Hi Team Picture Perfect Cleaning. Our operations team, along with our health and safety manager, have been working extremely hard to update our health and safety manual. Never has it been so important to ensure our health and safety manual is meticulously made and every one of our custodians are fully taken through it. Our ops team are in the process of distributing our manuals to all of our sites. You should expect to see your manual soon in our janitorial storage rooms. Okay, let's open it up and see what you'll see first on page 1, the visitor sign-in sheet. The visitor sign-in sheet is specifically for any manager who comes on site, and this may include doing an inspection, a client visit, supply drop-off, or any other reason. As a custodian, you do not need to fill out this form every time you come in. It's only for the managers. Next is the emergency response plan. Unfortunately, emergencies do happen. Pre-planning is necessary. Rapid decisions, shortage of time, and lack of resources and untrained personnel could lead to chaos during an emergency. Therefore, it is important that you are well prepared and familiar with this binder. A well thought out, well organized emergency response plan will help prevent fatalities and injuries, reduce damage to buildings, stock and equipment, protect the environment and the community, accelerate the resumption of normal operations. In this emergency response plan, it should include the name of your site, the address of the site you're cleaning, emergency contact phone numbers, including our health and safety managers, ambulance, police, water utility, and more. You'll see we check off the nearest hospital, which the site is closest to you're working at. We also indicate where the muster point is. The muster point is a designated place or an area where all employees, guests, or visitors to the work site or a large crowd can assemble in case of an emergency. The muster point ensures that everyone knows where to gather even in the panic of an emergency. This page also indicates where the fire alarms are, the fire extinguisher, fire hoses, first aid kits, and are located in the property. And finally, emergency response plan will take you through the step-by-step procedures for if there was a medical emergency, fire extended power loss, chemical spill, telephone bomb threat, severe weather or natural disasters, if you must shelter in place, or if there is a lockdown. The next document is the health and safety policy. Have a good read of this, as it will explain the responsibility of us, Picture Perfect Cleaning, the employer, and the responsibilities of you, the custodian, and the responsibilities of the supervisors or operation managers. Next, we talk about Picture Perfect Cleaning's disciplinary measures, strictly for when our custodians do not follow safety procedures. Because of our rigorous hiring process and training process, it is very rare that we need to escalate these measures. However, it's important that we do have a disciplinary measures in place when safety procedures aren't followed properly. These steps are for the intent of correcting behavior and not punitive in nature. The first step will be a verbal warning for any safety violation. The second time, it will be a written warning, and the third time, the custodian will receive an immediate suspension. The next documents I ask that you have a good read through cover our violence and harassment policies, work alone policy, alcohol and drug policy. Next is our field level hazard assessment. You use this page only when the job specifications change once the scope of work changes. You will check off the hazards that apply to the new jobs you are doing. On the back side, list off all the hazards, identify and record the risk rankings, and record your plan to eliminate or control each hazard. Of course, we can help any of you with this form. And then we have the safety data sheets for all the chemicals that we use. The SDSs are summary documents that provide information about the hazards of a product and advise about safety precautions. SDSs are usually written by the manufacturer or the supplier of the product. It's important that you familiarize yourself with all of these so that you know what you are using. After going through all the SDSs, you will find the first aid record if you or anyone on site gets injured while working. It's very important that you fill out these forms right away. We also include a witness statement if there was a witness. You will then find the violence and harassment reporting form. In case you have an issue with someone from Picture Perfect Cleaning or anyone in the work site you are working at, please know these are extremely confidential and are intended solely for those named as recipients of this report. It is shared in trust. Rest assured, we take this very serious and have no tolerance for any violence or harassment in any form. Finally, the last form in here is the WCB Workers Report form. If you are injured on the job, it is very important that we fill this form out as soon as possible so that you can apply for WCB. To finish off, I want to stress that I took you through this fairly fast, and it's important that you take time once your new binder is on site to really review it and understand it and know how to use it. If you have any questions at all, myself or any of our operations team would be happy to assist you. Picture Perfect Cleaning aims to be the top janitorial company in the world, and to do so, we also have to be the safest. This document is extremely important, but what's even more important are the people who use it. We care about your well-being and safety very, very much, and believe building these binders is one more step to ensuring you are always in a safe place while working with Picture Perfect Cleaning. Thank you everyone for taking the time to watch this, and let's keep showing the world what we're made of.